Hey my friends, this is Daniel Alley, and today I want to talk with you about 7 signs that you have a perfect business idea. In this video, I want to share with you some strategies and the mindset that you need to have in order to take your business idea to the next level. So listen up. The first sign that you have a great business idea is that it solves a problem. Let's say that you live in a neighborhood where people are always talking about desserts. You know there's a lot of kids. And you know that you need to open up an ice cream shop because there's a need. You know that it solves a problem, and there's a space that you can easily take. Assuming that you have the money, you have the idea, and you have the ability to put it all together, then yes, it's a great business idea. Now, there's a lot of times when people write me and they ask me, Daniel, the market that I want to enter into is very saturated. There's a lot of people doing the thing that I want to do. How do I know I'm going to stand out? Well, my friends, that's exactly what you might need. It's good to know that your market is saturated because now you know that it solves a problem. You know that it will work, but now you need to do something a little bit differently in order to get yourself into that industry. So what I'm basically saying is that if you have a business idea that solves a problem and no one is doing it or everyone else is doing it, then now it's time to decide, do I want to get into this industry? Do I want to help other people and solve their problems? The second sign that you have a perfect business idea is that it's scalable. Scalability basically means that your process, product, or service can be duplicated. So let's say, for instance, you're a taxi cab driver. It's a great idea, it solves a problem. It's going to help people get from point A to point B. But you have to ask yourself, will I be able to build the revenue over the years, save that money in order to buy another taxi cab and hire another driver? If it takes too long, then it might not be as scalable as you want it to be. But if you build your credit and you're able to access more taxi cabs through the usage of loans, then maybe, just maybe, that idea might be scalable for you. When it comes down to scalability, can you actually duplicate it at the right price? Because many times it comes down to cost. Can you actually copy your product, your service, and your process at a reduced rate? If you can, then that product is highly scalable and you can get it into the marketplace because you know it's going to grow. But if you find it is hard to scale that mountain just because there's a lot of competition or because the cost is too high or many other factors, then you have to reconsider another business that could be more scalable for you. The third sign that you have a perfect business idea is demand. If there's a product or service that you can offer that is highly demanded, then you should get into that business. For example, when I started my website company, I saw that there was a huge demand in the marketplace. There were new websites coming up, but those websites were often ugly or broken or just completely unusable. Plus, I found that a lot of people couldn't make changes because of the people that they hired in the past. I discovered that this was a huge opportunity in the marketplace, and that is where I made a lot of my money. You see, I understood that there was a demand that I could fill. And if businesses were juggling millions of dollars, then I could potentially land new contracts and create new websites for my clients. So my question for you is this: what is it that you can do that no one else can do? You see, I knew that other people could create websites, but not everyone can offer the level of service that I was willing to give to my customers. If you can do something in a way that no one else can, and the demand for doing it is very high, then you should supply that service. The fourth sign that you have a brilliant business idea is that people are actually willing to pay for it. That's right, when you talk to people and they say, I would buy that, I would pay for that, then that's a huge sign that you're working with an excellent business idea. You need to use that idea and make sure you get it out into the marketplace. When I started my book publishing company, I found that people were willing to pay the price necessary to publish their books. You know, in the publishing industry, there's so many different avenues you have to go through before you actually connect with a literary agent or even a big publisher. Once they realized that I was cutting down all the hassle and making it so much easier for them, they were willing to pay me for the convenience that I offered, and I also helped them to get their books out there. Instead of waiting for a year or two to publish their books, I was able to help them within 3 to 6 months. Are people willing to pay for that convenience? Of course. That's why we pay big companies big money in order to deliver the goods. We trust them and we know that they'll deliver every single time. The fifth sign that you have a perfect business idea is that you're passionate about it. My friends, if you're passionate about something, there's nothing in the world that won't be accepted if your heart is totally convinced that you're meant to do it. In other words, there's a market for anything your heart desires. There's a lot of creative people that reach out to me. Maybe they're in music, maybe they're in culinary, maybe they're doing something that the world has never seen before. And they say, Daniel, is it really true that I can do something and make money on it based on my passion? And the answer is yes. If you believe in your heart that you're meant to do something and people can pay you for it, then absolutely. But what this basically means is that if you choose to do something that you're very passionate about, you're gonna have to dedicate hours and hours every single day, every single week, and every single year for multiple years until you see the results that you want. There's gonna be times where you're gonna work so hard and you're not gonna get paid, or people might not even appreciate you, but you've gotta keep on going. You've gotta keep on persisting. You've gotta keep on pursuing the dream that you know you have in your heart. That is how you win in life, my friends. The sixth sign you have a perfect business idea is if you have something out there that's already been created, but you can make it even better. Let's say something already exists, but you know that you have something that has a competitive advantage. You know that you have something that the world has never seen with a product that they're used to. Maybe you can create something on a phone that they haven't created before. Now it's time to introduce your idea and make sure you have everything it takes in order to fend off the competition. Because there will be competition. There will be imitators. There will be investigators. There will be people who are going to try to stop what you're doing. But if you have something that the world has never seen before, nothing is ever going to stop you from pursuing your goal in creating it. I have a neighbor that works in a tech space, and he told me that his competitors are multi-billion-dollar companies. He said that he created a product that was very similar to what his competitors have, except for one aspect. He requires no code. He said even though his competitors offer low code, he said that he offers no code, which gives him a tremendous competitive advantage. Now he's in the middle of a $1 billion buyout because his competitors realize that he has something that they want. My friends, if you have something that the world needs, but you can do it a little bit differently than everyone else is doing, then you, my friend, can get into the marketplace and make a lot of money for what you're doing. The seventh and final sign that you have the perfect business idea is that you can start right now. That means that if you're motivated and you're inspired to take action on a business that you know is going to work and you know you can start right now, then now is time to do it. There's so many people that hesitate on their idea, whatever it is, because they just don't think it's the right time to enter the market. But my friends, I want you to know that there's no better time to start than now. Now is time to take action. Now is time to be deliberate on your dream. Now is time to start the business that you always know you wanted to start. My friends, now is the opportunity to act on what you know is right. If you feel like you're ready to start your business right now, then go ahead and do it. So there you go, my friends. I just shared with you 7 signs that you have the perfect business idea. If you like this video, make sure to share it with any aspiring entrepreneurs or any person that actually owns a business right now. Please type yes in the comment section below if you really enjoyed this video, and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button if you want more videos just like this. Again, this is Daniel Alley. Make sure to follow me on Instagram because I have so much more that I want to share with you. I look forward to watching you grow your perfect business. Again, this is Daniel Alley, and I'll see you next time.